wearing MAGA hat on playing Social Experiment. These people think they're so like, I'm gonna piss people off today. I'm doing a social experiment. You're wearing a hat. TikTok is a wild place, a very fun corner, if you will, a very large corner as well. In fact, TikTok, I believe, is even bigger than Google, which Google is like the hallway of the internet. Like, that's where everybody goes to go to other places. So that's saying something, you know what I mean? All right, let's take a look at what we got.
Look at this article I found today. The dangerous rise of
blue hair.
men who won't date woke women. Pathetic. I know you probably can't tell, but I'm quite woke and very alert to social injustice. Woke discrimination in dating should not be tolerated.
Something's telling me that she's not actually woke.
Also, who wouldn't want this? I mean, look at these bangs. They're perfect. Come to think of it, I've been single for the past 10 years, ever since I started free bleeding in women's marches. But what kind of man doesn't love that level of competence?
Can we stop this segment? Is it too late to stop it?
He has to be a vegan, obviously.
This was a mistake.
And he must have his pronouns in his bio. He
That's
must
me.
provide
I got it.
proof of
She
vaccination
would love me.
and all his boosters. And he must wear an N95 mask or equivalent during sex. But forget about condoms, because that's what abortion healthcare is for.
You know, some people are into that. Some people really like the mask during sex, okay?
He has to be perfectly manscaped with the body of Chris Hemsworth.
Hell yeah, baby. I almost cover all of these. Wow, I'm perfect for her.
And last but not least, he must not like video games or sports.
No! No! Not video games. Ah, fuck it. No, sorry. I need my games.
So I don't really know what the problem is. I'm a total catch. Do you ever think that maybe it's your attitude? Or maybe it's your irrational list of standards? What do you mean, attitude?
This is so bad. Why is this the first thing that comes up for woke? That was abysmal. Bad acting, bad cuts, bad editing. It's just fucking terrible. Woke liberal gets owned by their own logic.
Your name is not Jenna.
Please don't assume.
I am assuming.
I'm identifying as Jenna.
Okay, but your name's Caitlin.
Oh, this is fucking Caitlin Bennett.
Why are you here?
No, I'm identifying as Jenna.
Boo-boo
Your
Bennett.
name is Caitlin. Why are you here?
Please respect me and my person.
Jenna?
My name is Jenna and my pronouns are they and them. Respect it.
Okay, fuck you, Jenna. Go away. Gets epically owned by their own logic.
Now, I know there are guys out there thinking, oh, International Women's Day? Why don't we have an International Men's Day?
Oh God,
God
Matt
bless
Walsh,
you,
no.
Twitter. Well, you're in luck, because you do. It's actually
I didn't know Matt Walsh had a fucking TikTok. Of course he does.
on November 19th. But you wouldn't know that because you're too
Wild
busy
Matt
celebrating
Walsh.
it every other day of the year.
A wild Matt Walsh appeared. Kill it by any means necessary in Pokemon, because that's exactly what I meant.
Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this? I'm just doubting my own life choices.
Okay, that was dumb. I need some good videos. Come on.
Would you agree with the notion that an unborn baby is a parasite?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a
parasitic.
What class are you taking that's telling you that?
Literally pathophysiology.
Is telling you that a baby is a parasite?
It acts as a parasitic animal.
Correct.
It doesn't. Do you know the definition of a parasite?
Yes, explain it to me.
What is the definition of a parasite?
A parasite is something that lives inside of a host that has to feed off of that host.
Correct.
And kills it. It's not a symbiotic relationship.
Wait, hold on.
Necessarily.
Yes, that's...
Wait. No, that's the, no. Parasites do not kill their host. That's the whole fucking point, is they have to keep the host alive. It probably kills them faster than the host would otherwise live, but they attempt to keep the host alive. That's the point. Once you kill the host, it's over. You're also dead. Fucking idiot, dude. Also, fetuses can literally kill you. So there's one. Uh-oh, cultural appropriation. Hold up. I have genuinely no clue which way I'm gonna swing on this. This might get me canceled.
White girls shouldn't wear braids. I'm not saying that because I just don't want you to wear my hairstyle.
Whenever I see people going off about cultural appropriation like this, I have one thing to say, and that is cultures are not owned. Cultures have
That's
always
true.
been and will continue to be shared. Which means Kim K can do this, and Hailey Bieber can line her lips for goodness sake without being called out for cultural appropriation. They're not appropriating anything. And yes, people are going to make profits off of things that have been traditionally black, just like black people profit off of things that have been traditionally white. This girl's gonna have a real rude awakening when she goes to some place like, I don't know, Puerto Rico, Mexico, any of the islands, and finds out there's a lot of non-black people running around with braids in.
I have two minds on this. One is that I understand the anger and the frustration of a culture that has historically oppressed you, co-opting pieces of your culture and then selling it, right? I get that anger, okay? That is a very justifiable anger to have. But once you start pointing that anger at individuals who are like wearing braids, for instance, like this lady's doing, like, I don't know, like that's not productive. It's not conducive. It's not going to do anything. Like, what the fuck do you think is going to happen when you go up to Stacy over there, 24-year-old Stacy in the hair salon, getting her hair done in braids because she thought it would look cool. And you're like, that's cultural appropriation. You need to stop that. Stop that. Stop it. Like, and then you grab the scissors and like chop it all off. That's not going to do nothing. My guess is that this person's a conservative, isn't she? Yep. Here we go.
I mean, every major medical and every major sports organization agrees that trans women who have been on hormones for between 1 and 3 years, depending on the organization, have the same competitive abilities.
Only 9 out of 10 dentists approve my freaking toothpaste, and you expect me to believe that 100% of your experts think
What? Yeah, I guess that's not literally 100%. You have to give me a justification to listen to that one dentist. Like, why does that one dentist not want me to use Dentine or whatever? Huh?
that trans women should be in women's sports. Get out of here.
That wasn't an own. Oh, she's fucking Prager. Oh, yeah, she's Prager. Okay, no, that makes sense.
Biological men going into female prisons.
But they're no longer biological men.
They're no longer biological men. Okay, fine.
Women.
They're women.
Even if they haven't transitioned, they're still women.
They're still women.
Like,
yep.
If they're transgender and they haven't transitioned medically, they're still women.
That is all true.
So would you have said in this instance, feelings trump facts? Would you have, if someone was to say to you, what about biology, and they play...
What the fuck is this sweater? Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. It's like the edgiest fucking shirt I've ever seen.
That card, would you have said, no, what matters is what someone's feeling rather than actual fact, like biological science?
Yeah, I think to some degree, because human emotions...
Damn, look at this drip, dude. The hair with the earrings and this jacket. This all really comes together very nicely with the glasses, too. It's very good.
Complex, and the idea of identity is incredibly complex.
Yeah.
And I think it takes precedent over... just facts on a paper.
No, don't ever say that. Never mind. Okay, you dropped the ladle. The facts on the paper state that when you treat trans people the way that they want to be treated, that yields the best outcome, not just for them, but for everybody around them. That's the facts, and that's all that fucking matters. So drop your fucking definitions. Nobody cares. Very well-intentioned individual there, but has no clue. No one's denying biology. These fucking right-wingers are so dishonest. Yeah, no, of course.
Hello. What? No, it's nothing.
Oh my fucking god. No, please. Okay. Actually, hello is a microaggression, because that's what white slave owners would say to their slaves way back in the day, is they would say hello, and it actually has the word hell in it. So what they were telling them is, go to hell. That's why I'm triggered right now. Is that the joke? Just tell me that's the joke. Just get it over with. Come on.
The word hello is a term that was used years ago at a much happier time, so it's actually considered to be quite offensive.
I can't hear shit.
Oh, sorry. Right.
There's no joke. Straight out of 2016, literally. Get new material, I beg. Should we do grind set or Sigma? Probably Sigma would be better, wouldn't it? What is this one?
I fight until the blood takes the spear from my grasp, until I can only crawl. And even then, you will not defeat me.
Okay. I see it. Wait. Look at the comment. Your discipline is useless because you use it for looking good. Fuck this. This sentiment right here is so fucking toxic, and anybody who believes in like saying this shit to people, it can kiss my fucking ass. Oh no, not this guy.
What trad people don't seem to understand is feminism exists today because men misbehave. Women were at the house cooking, cleaning.
Wait, he's kind of cooking. No, that's kind of true.
Taking care of the kids while men were having kids with mistresses, cheating, living this double life. It got to a
Wait,
point where
hold on. I thought you were gonna say like they were beating their wives and like forcing them to stay at home. Well, you know, you had the ball. Sometimes you fumble it. I don't think he is a grifter. I think that he genuinely believes the shit that he talks about, which is why I think Hassan regularly, like not regularly, but has had him on a few times. I think that he is genuine in his beliefs, and I think that he is slowly kind of moving toward the left, albeit, you know, fumbling a little bit while he does it, but you know.
I don't need to have a child. I don't need to have a man.
Yes.
I don't need to
Here's the good shit. Finally.
That I'm in love. I don't need to pretend that I want to be a mother. I don't need to stay at home and play giggle giggle with a little child who's just another slave in the system. I don't have to do any of this shit. Why should I do that?
True.
Why
that
should
is
I
true.
waste my resources doing this when there's other games that are much more fun that are available for me to play. Why?
Women aren't fucking incubators for you, dude. Sometimes women just want to like live their lives child free. All right.
And don't tell me I will find fulfillment, because my mother didn't find fulfillment. My grandmother didn't find fulfillment. And that's why I'm the byproduct of their lack of fulfillment. So I'm talking as a woman, right?
What?
I'm the byproduct of my mom, my grandmother, and...
Yeah, your mom and your grandma didn't find fulfillment because they were like practically chained to their kitchens. What are you talking about?
So I didn't really want to have a child. I was obliged to have a child. It was what I did because there's nothing else to do. And that was what was told to me to do, even though it may match my...
Dude, imagine being this guy's kid and hearing this. Holy shit. Okay, wait, I misinterpreted. Sorry. He's basically just attributing this to what women are saying now. Okay, no, he's being a misogynistic piece of shit. Of course he is, because, you know, it's manosphere shit. But still, I would not want to come out of that man's nutsack. It would still make me want to uninstall Minecraft.
You hold the key that she needs in order to come into herself. She's not there to make you feel good about yourself. She's not there to make you feel that you're special. She's not there for any of your emotional needs. She's not there to validate you, that you're the greatest, that you're the king. You're there to provide a service to her so that...
It just sounds like they don't want happy relationships. I'm confused as to misogynist or not. You will find that misogyny is very, very, very often couched in with misandry. Like, they go hand in hand, because you have the archetype of like the stoic man, right? And he's supposed to like be the one in charge, be the breadwinner, not have any emotions, not have any of his needs met because, you know, fuck him. He's supposed to get the money. He's saying that like you're supposed to serve your woman. Like he's saying that you don't deserve anything in the relationship, which is stupid. Like, yes, you do. You're part of it. Guys, you have to respect yourself in the relationship. Like, you don't owe everything to your fucking partner. You simply don't. And if you feel like you do, if you feel like you're constantly on a daily basis giving of yourself and not getting anything back, like if it is conscious in your mind, the give and take process, it's over. Like, it's done. Like, there's do not pass go, do not collect $200. This is over, break up. Like, I don't even process that in my mind anymore. I used to, but I'm over that. At first, that's going to be a thing, but once you get 3, 4, 5 years in, like, if you're still feeling that way, it's time to move on.
Men love women under far less conditions than women love men.
That sounds like the opposite of love to me.
Well,
if you love under far less conditions, that sounds like desperation.
If you take a majority of men versus a majority of women, a majority of men would like a majority of women. However, a majority of women definitely don't like a majority of men.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I think women love more. Because when they pick somebody, they're selective about it. They put more time and energy into it. Whereas for a guy, the woman is a lot more replaceable. That's why even Sneeko over here was like, oh, you know, you might step out and another bitch or whatever. It's like, okay, well, how much do you actually love your woman? Are you willing to do something like that? Like,
that has nothing to do with how...
I think the blue hair is turning Destiny based again.
The person.
It absolutely does.
Why?
Because it requires you to step out of your own selfish frame of reference to see how your partner feels about something. If you only prioritize the things that you want in life, that says something about how you view love of another person.
It's not really prioritizing, it's just doing what you want to do.
Yeah, that's called being selfish. It's usually what you do when you don't love somebody.
Damn! Holy shit. Okay, if Destiny keeps on this arc, I might be Team Destiny soon. That's pretty sick.
I want to talk about Lance because there's something extremely important to be understood here. If you don't already know, he made a video saying that if you're white passing, then you're white. He built his entire platform.
If you're white passing, then you're white? I mean, that's true in some sense. Hassan talks about this all the time. Like, he's white passing, even though he's Turkish and Muslim. But he didn't even realize that he was being clocked as a Muslim until at airports and being pulled aside for quote unquote random checks until Stream was like, dog, it's because your name is Hassan Piker and they clocked you as a fucking Muslim and that's why they check you. That shit just happens. Like, he's mostly white for the most part. Like, he has white privilege, but his name and his religion both lend, and his Turkish origins lend him to those points of non-privilege that I would in that circumstance maintain.
His entire platform off of hating white people. He's probably the most racist person on TikTok. This is coming from the guy who literally told white people not to have babies if they wanted to help
that's pretty cringe.
Save the world. So it should be no surprise to anyone that he's literally boiling people down by the color and shade of their skin. But aside from that, it's just so abundantly obvious that he's a narcissist. And here's the important thing that everyone should know.
This does not discredit any of the good things he's done. Okay, well, I guess it's good that you recognize that.
These narcissistic maniacs, they give the left such a bad rep. And I'm not like politically biased, but it's the most narcissistic and egotistical people that spearhead like a movement or a cause. And once they get comfortable, once they get the fan base and the recognition that they so desperately desire, the mask starts to come off. And this isn't just about him specifically.
This is actually really true.
That do this, especially in like political circles, spiritual circles, they all do the same thing. A lot of these people are literally egomaniacs. They're delusional, narcissistic, judgmental, miserable, insecure people.
True. I've encountered
what to
some.
think and what to believe. Please, I'm begging you to stop listening to these people on TikTok. They're all egomaniacs.
No, she's spitting. Like, I've encountered people like that, and I've had to cut ties with a couple of them, and I won't say names, but I've had to cut ties with people, especially because in DMs, they were being, like, really, really, really fucking weird about the fact that I'm, like, white. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go, like, dye my skin, I guess. Let me go, like, be born as a black person, I guess, now. Like, I can't control that shit. It's really bizarre.
Heterosexual and you're a man, and you said you wouldn't date a trans woman because it's a preference, that's just transphobia.
Okay, a few points here. I will say the vast majority of the time it is just transphobia. But I will also say that it depends on the specific reasoning, because when you ask normies, would you date a trans person? Most of the time their answer is no, because they have a genital preference. Okay? And if your genital preference is you don't like penises, you know, that's fine. I think there's a lot of work to be done in normie society where you don't ask the question, would you date a trans person? Because that's really fucking rude. Okay, and people need to start realizing that, but it's going to take some time and some effort. So I don't think that a normal person saying I wouldn't date a trans person is like on the same level of transphobic as like fucking Matt Walsh. I just think that's really normie behavior, you know, and it's unfortunate, but hopefully over time that will start to shift.
Heterosexual means you only
oh god, he's a turf.
Opposite gender. And
he's
that goes for the opposite gender when they were born. Pansexual is when you date trannies. Or the
what? He just said it? Are you fucking kidding me? Did he just say it? He did. He did. That slid off his tongue like fucking butter, dude. What the fuck?
Listen up, snowflakes. The world doesn't give a fuck
about... God, it's one of the Tories. Oh no. Here we go, bruv. Oh no. It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Your feelings. You need to stop thinking it's okay to cancel people and censor people because they've said something
your
feelings that's made you upset. But tough shit. The world doesn't give a fuck about your feelings. Do you think Russia cares about your feelings? Do you think terrorists care about your feelings?
What?
Do you think climate change and natural disasters...
Every night I cry myself to sleep because Osama bin Laden did not care about my feelings.
Hey, get out. I want a McDonald's because I'm a fat cunt.
Well, McDonald's because I'm a fat cunt. I empathize. Honestly, I empathize with that part. Uh-oh, what's this? I knew as soon as I saw the short hair and the earrings that this was going to be a doozy, but we'll see.
You ever met people who are so woke they swing back around again to being homophobic?
People cling on to the popularity of social justice without actually doing any of the work to be a true ally or activist or whatever they want to call themselves. So since they don't ever do any of the work, they don't really know what they're talking about when they're using this jargon, and they misuse it and slip up and they expose their true colors. They are not woke, they are not an ally, they are just trying to have a come up on the social capital associated with being a social justice warrior or woke person.
She said nothing. She said absolutely nothing. The only thing I absorbed was they didn't do the work. Like, that's where you lose me, okay? Shut up. Nobody wants to hear do the work, sweaty. Do the work, sweaty. Like, how do you think that's gonna build a fucking movement, man?
Donald Trump is the second sitting president to attend the Daytona 500. This is truly an historic first. He wanted to do a lap, he's going to do it.
Well, he is the president. He has that right.
That is kind of badass, not gonna lie. That's pretty fucking sick. I'm not gonna lie, I love that. This is why everybody loves Trump, man. Imagine DeSantis trying to do this shit. Not in a million years. There's no way. Trump is too fun. He's too much fun. This is fun.
TikTok, do you miss me? And we wrote a finale.
Oh no.
Get the hell on with that pronoun shit. Get a damn job, you low down bitch. You voted Joe Biden, that's your first mistake. Pushing your agenda, give that shit a break. Everyone chanting, we gotta go green. If you say Trump's name, you too damn mean.
Okay, I'm done. I can't. Nope. That's abysmal.
I am in a town called Boone
What in the fuck is this?
Mill, Virginia, and I think you can tell why I stopped. Trump Town. There were like dozens of signs for this.
Oh no. This reminds me of the Trump store. My current brother-in-law was having his bachelor party, and there was literally a Trump store, like just based around Donald Trump.
Fear Rittenhouse is welcome in our house. Ask about free gift inside.
Yeah, here. This is exactly what it was.
America.
True.
A lot. And one of my favorite things to do is to talk about politics to someone that I'm just beginning to know and not tell them exactly where I stand on the political spectrum. Just tell my ideas. Just say how I think.
Okay, this is just a thing that communists and socialists always have to do. You have to do this because if you start off with, I'm a socialist, the vast majority of Americans immediately want to like burn you at the stake.
They can tell I'm not a Republican, because I'm not a, psychopath. But they'll say, so yeah, I'm an Indiana conservative state. Like, yeah, TJ, I can tell you're a lib, but I'm glad you're not one of those like crazy far left liberals we have in Congress. And I have to say, listen, I'm further left than any liberal you can find in Congress, any of them.
Oh, sweetie, let me tell you, I'm
Compared to me, like Nancy Pelosi might as well be Barry Goldwater. I'm way further left than those people. No, you're...
Okay, I'm sorry. He sounds like such a fucking baby leftist. This is such a baby leftist thing to do. And maybe I'm projecting because I did this as a baby leftist where I was telling my parents like, oh, you think Joe Biden is far left? Wearing MAGA hat on plane social experiment. That's not a fucking social experiment, dude. Shut the fuck up. These people think they're so like, I'm gonna piss people off today. I'm doing a social experiment. You're wearing a fucking hat that like every other conservative has worn for the past 2 years, dude. 6 years, actually. Like and follow for Crazy Part 2.
Bro, take off that stupid hat.
What'd you say?
Bro, take off that hat.
That's it? That's all you have to show for 2 fucking parts? Made me waste my time, dog. You gotta wear the hat. You gotta be like stinky, right? You gotta have the pit stink going. Make sure that you've skipped the deodorant for like 5 days running. Wear a shirt with a Confederate flag on it, Maybe like a cape with the American flag on it. If you're looking for a reaction, you've got to do better than that, my man. Is this all you can provide me? Is this it? Take that stupid hat off? Like, are you... Wow, oh my god. I can't believe somebody said that to me.
Hey, I'm sorry to bother you guys. I was just wondering if I could just leave this in the grass. I only have one left. It's my dad's company. He just wants to drop it in like the grass.
Absolutely not. No.
There's no way I can just leave it? He's paying me $200 to do it.
Get the fuck off.
I only have one left though.
Get out of here.
Is there any way I can just leave it?
Get out of here. No, get out of
Damn,
here.
get told, dude.
I can't just leave it and that's
Get
it?
out of here. I'll rip it up in front of you.
Holy shit. Why do they post their L's like this? He's getting his ass handed to him. He's getting reamed, dude.
I'm a Bernie guy, but my dad makes me do this for $200 a day.
Right. That sounds unlikely. I doubt that. I doubt that.
Yeah, you're on private fucking property, you dumbass. What the fuck is this? Dude, they'll literally walk up on a fucking private property, try to drop a sign in the ground and then be like, oh, look at how tricky they are. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload. You can join my channel membership at youtube.com/AlecGunther/TTV/join for only 99 cents a month. That's less than the price of a blowjob from your mom. You can be part of the channel membership program and you will get early access content, as well as a sweet badge next to your name and exclusive emojis in the comments that nobody else gets. Thank you again, and I will see you all in the next video.